Anushi, let's talk about the strengths and weaknesses, threats and opportunities as well. And I'm going to actually talk about strengths first. Now, we do know that the company has a very strong order book. We've already told you about, that's robust visibility with respect to the order book that it has. And that's the reason why the company is also very confident in the way you could see the revenue span out. Also, we're expecting a reduction in working capital days as well as debt. And in terms of the weaknesses, well, for now, margins remain in the 6% range. That's something that the management has also acknowledged that they are looking to improve. They're looking to increase the number from around 6% to a number slightly higher than that. And, off late, we've also seen a little bit of slackness when it comes to performance from the railway sector. That's the other thing that perhaps weighs down on the company just a tad bit. But, Anushi, what about the opportunities and threats here?
I'll just pick up from the last point that you mentioned about the railways. So while railways, if you look at the last couple of quarters, it has been on the weaker side, but FY25 remains as a key to watch out for whether there would be a turnaround in this business as the management had indicated. So let's just put it in opportunities for now. But other than that, order pipeline remains on a very strong trajectory. 1.5 lakh crore is what they are planning in. So bids would be from that number that we are looking at. Other than that, now if you look at the government capex in the first half, it has been on the muted side because of the elections and other key factors playing in. So H2 would be a focal point for a lot of these infra EPC companies as we speak. So this would imply higher orders in the next H2 as we speak. So pickup in private and public capex is going to be beneficial for the company. But let's cover the threats also. If we look at Q3, Q4 of the last year's financial year, one of the problems that the company had acknowledged was the supply side pressures which impacted the transformers transmission business. So that is one factor that we could be watching out for. Another that is labor shortages that the company was facing. This might be on the count of election which had taken place in the previous quarter. So how this would pan out is another factor that should be considered. So Middle East, there's also these Middle East crisis which had led to more risk for the business. That's what led to the supply chain issues. So these are some of the threats that we are looking for the business. This was on both the international and the domestic side that we are seeing.